Hi, and welcome back to Inspired Method Marketing, your Edmonton business coaches. I'm Karen, this is Trevor, and we are going to talk today about products and services don't attract customers.
What?
I know. Let's rewind. Gary Vaynerchuk says, your number one job is to tell your story to the consumer wherever they are, and preferably at the moment that they're deciding to make a purchase. 50% of all Canadian businesses will go out of business in the first 5 years, and 42% of these failed business owners will list lack of customers as a reason for their failure, making lack of customers the most common reason for business failure.
Wow.
Yeah.
As a business coach in Edmonton, that makes me sad.
Yeah, totally.
Makes me really sad. I don't like hearing that, and that statistic is why we exist. It's why we're in business. Mm-hmm. We want to help people to beat the odds. We want to help you. Now, quick story, Karen. Business owners think that word of mouth alone will be sufficient to grow their business. I see it so many times with new business owners that, people will put in a good word for me. Mm-hmm. You know, you'll wait forever for somebody to put in that good word for you and get those customers. It's just not realistic. It happens, but it's so rare that you'll run out of money before you get all those leads that are promised you. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
So what are some questions what are some questions that people might have about this topic, products and services don't attract customers?
Okay, will an outstanding product or service alone attract enough customers?
I wish that was true. I really wish that was true.
It's not.
Because then you wouldn't have to advertise, right?
Oh, life would be so easy.
Wouldn't it?
I know.
It'd be great.
You could just do your business.
Yeah, you could make an amazing product in your basement and people would just come running for it. Does that ever happen? No. You're going to tell somebody about it.
Yeah.
So whether you're telling person one at a time, you're still telling somebody about your product or service. Yeah. Now, if you want to sell enough of those products or services to make yourself a living and maybe hire a few people along the way and make a difference, then you have to do marketing and advertising. There's just no way around it. And you got to sell something. You got to sell one or two of them in order to make that difference.
Totally. Are businesses who say their entire business is based on referrals being truthful?
You know, I hear that a lot. That, especially when it comes to trades, all my business is built on referrals. All my business is built on referrals.
And they say it with that voice.
Exactly. I don't need advertising. All my business is built on referrals.
Unfortunately, that's like a fast way to bankruptcy.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Being an Edmonton business coach, you get to see a lot of people and a lot of different businesses. And the most wonderful thing that happens is when people start doing the things that you're asking them to, and you're showing them the way, and they're beginning to be successful. That is the most rewarding part. And, it would be nice to say that a lot of people will get referrals. Even your grandma can't give you enough referrals to keep your business going. And your grandma loves you more than anybody. I mean, seriously, or your mom or your dad. But seriously, I can't think of one referral I've gotten from my dad. And my dad cares about me.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen. And that's just the way it is.
So once someone gets a personal referral, are they still normally going to go to Google to find out about you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Normally, people will say, go check out my buddy Bob. He's a great plumber, electrician, whatever it is. He did a great job for me. Here's his card or whatever. They're gonna search you up on Google. Why? Because they're gonna look for referrals. They're gonna want to see some credibility, some track record. Could have been a one-off that you did a good job for your buddy, right? So, and we as humans are generally not trustworthy or trusting of other people. We're always, at least I am. I'm a little bit skeptical. So I want to make sure for myself, just give me a little bit of peace of mind. I might, think the best in others, but I still want to confirm, right?
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people are the same way.
If happy customers try to refer you without reviewing online, what happens?
So if they try to refer you without reviewing online, well, their credibility kind of goes out the window, right? So they're giving a referral to a friend, but they're not willing to give a review.
A shout out to everybody.
Yeah, a shout out online. Then they're not really helping you, because rather than just telling one person, you could tell everybody who looks for your business online that, hey, this person did a fantastic job for me, and you should definitely use them. So they're not really helping you when they do that.
Will the prospective customer still likely review your online content?
Sorry.
Yes.
Ask it again.
Will the prospective customer still likely review your content online?
Yeah, they're going to take a look at least at your homepage. They may not look through your whole website, but they're going to at least check out your website.
They're going to check the homepage and the team page. Those are going to be the two pages for sure they're going to hit first.
Yeah.
So be ready to have all your information there.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Get your website in order. That's why we tell people to write 6,000 words before you launch your site.
Yeah. How does the volume of today's marketing materials dilute word of mouth referrals?
Big time. It dilutes the information big time because there's just so much, right? So much coming at you. Having that one-on-one referral is great, but you still have to have it backed up with great material and telling your story online. Because people want to be engaged and want to be involved in a company that is doing something meaningful. So you have to stand out from the crowd. You can't just be one of a million, you got to be one in a million, right? You got to be that one special one.
Yeah. How often does the average person have to hear about you before taking some action?
The numbers are really high. I always go by the rule of 7. It takes at least 7 times for someone to recognize that your ad is in front of them.
Oh, wow.
And then it can take another 7 before they take action.
Yeah.
Right? So you're looking at 14 to 18 different contacts, different touch points before someone will actually engage in your services. And that can take a long time. So you have to, play the long game and not the short game. I know a lot of people come in and say, I need leads today. I need you to help me within this month. I need to get da-da-da. And then I'll pay you. I'll be like, okay.
Bye.
I'm smarter than that, and I know it takes longer. For certain things, it may be a little bit shorter, but for most legitimate businesses that aren't selling a one-off product, it's not instantaneous like that. It just doesn't happen. And I can't, in good conscience, tell people to do that because I know that they're going to be burning through their money faster than they would like.
Exactly. Why is it important to develop marketing systems that don't require networking?
Well, if you think of the time factor that's involved in networking, if you were to go to networking events 7 days a week, think of how much time is involved in that. You've got travel time, you've got time at the event, and then you've got to try and connect with 1 or 2 people there who may or may not get you in contact with that ideal unlikely customer that you're looking for. You can spend a tremendous amount of time talking with those people. Whereas if you have a marketing system that is working for you 24/7, 365, you can get in front of thousands of people and get the same or better results than you going out and wasting most of your life networking with other people, right? So networking is great, but it can't compare with a good automated marketing system.
Do you have to also think about marketing to existing customers?
Yes, you do. 100%. Being a business coach, we tell people that it is easier to sell to someone you've already done business with than it is to get a new customer.
It's less expensive too.
Yeah. Less expensive. They already know you. They've already bought something from you in the past. So why don't you go ahead and if you have something new to sell them, talk to them first because they already had a good experience with you. So, I mean, it just makes sense.
Yeah. Why do you have to consider emotions along with facts to entice customers?
That is the crux of it. That is the reason why I like marketing so much is because people, they buy with emotion, right? So they get hooked with the emotion of the product service, how it's going to make them feel, how they can picture themselves, riding down the freeway, wind in their hair, beautiful, sleek styling, hugging the curves around the bends in Italy or whatnot, and all these fun events that happen. They connect with a product or a service, and then they buy with logic, right? So they connect first, and then they figure out how they can justify buying that product. So you have to do it.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us here today on Inspired Method Marketing, your Edmonton business coaches here on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave us a comment, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.